Balaur, or a higher law. I have some qualms. I have something that irritates me in this motion picture, which had its premiere on Cinemax on what was it? A few days ago. Anyway, I don't think it's plausible to have the car of the priest, Romanian Orthodox priest. So to have that car, a Range Rover, a Discovery, a square big thing. Granted, not the latest model, not even in the moment we are, but still, let's not talk too much about it, although I opened the discussion at the sound this morning. I thought, priests, yes, they do have high-end, sometimes flashy Mercedes cars, but they're convertible. Anyway, so there is that. Otherwise, aside from this silly objection, this is a good film based on a real story, I understand. The wife of a priest, that's Katerina Ivanovich, portrayed by Marina Manovic. I don't think I've seen her before. I should check. Maybe would she be from the Republic of Moldova? I don't know. Then there's Alexander Papadopoulou. Well, that's a classic here. That's someone who's been in quite a few excellent movies. One, in fact, which is not just part of the culture here, let's say, and appreciated by people here because, well, that's what we have, and then this is better than the other, but it doesn't compete internationally. So he was an actor in Tony Erdmann, one of the best films of this century, one of the best 50. Let's stay with 50. I was going to put it in 100. No. It's one of the best 2025. I'm talking about my book. And then also appreciated, nominated winner of many trophies. I understand Jack Nicholson was interested to do a remake and play Tony Erdmann. So Papadopoulou was in that. So he is here, Father Ivanovich. His wife is going through a terminal midlife crisis. So is that a thing with women? It's the other thing. Men, I don't know. So I mean, I have an idea. I mean, I suffer the consequences sometimes. I think, or what I did in my midlife crisis. But let's come back to the movie. So for whatever reason, it's just, no, it's not love. She tells the lover that too. She has intercourse. She has sex with a much younger man. In fact, a friend, sort of friend of her son, and the age of her son. She's what, about 30? Let's stay with that. And then, so I made a mistake that's not menopause, that's something else. And he is, I don't know, a teenager, not 12, more like 18 something. She's teaching religion in school, and we have this opposition, this contrast at times. So we have religion, we have the father, we have prayers at the table, we have her explaining about Jesus, what is important. He talks about love. What's the difference between what makes Christianity different, better, because Jesus is the prophet, son of God, I'm sorry, of love. So he insists on love. So really, it was changed good movie. Really very good movie, because you have to confront with these themes which are so important, essential. And then you have this situation where she had this urge, this desire to have sex, and she had it. And then he says it's love. He insists. He harassing. He's threatening, blackmail. Says these pictures you would send. Then there's this bit of a scandal at school. It's called by the headmaster, and what will we do? So it's a complex story, but as I said, aside from this dynamic, which is not breathtaking, we don't have thriller, we don't get into parasite, people with knives coming on arms and killing that. But no spoiler, let's say the tension grows and we get to the point where something very, very serious feels like it's about to happen, and maybe it will. But I'm also maybe overwhelmed is not the word, but really impressed with, again, the seriousness of the themes. This religion, what do you do? How do you live with that? How, I mean, you have this, which is a sin, clearly, having extramarital affair, and then she has to teach, as I said, religion in her class, and she's not one of those fakes. She believes in what she teaches. So there's this intense struggle and suffering, trauma. What very, very. We've upgraded a notch. Very, very, very good.